Hey everybody, it's that bald guy. So I wanted to take a little time here and, talk a little bit just because I'm heading to the house right now and, I wanted to get on here and talk to y'all. Now, like I said last night, there's times that, this is just a DoorDash channel and stuff like that, but there's other times that, want to talk to y'all and let y'all know that, if nobody else told y'all today, I want y'all to know, everybody out there, you are worth the effort, you are worth the time, and no matter what y'all may think, times are hard. I don't want to sit here and say it. I know, I understand it all too well, trust me. But things are going to get better. But you just can't give up on it right now. And you got to keep pushing forward. It's going to be hard from time to time, and there's going to be trials, tribulations, everything that we got to go through, and no one ever said life was going to be easy. I mean, as a kid, you always thought, man, I can't wait to grow up. When you grow up, that's when all those problems become real, So, that's another thing, if anybody younger comes across this channel and, just flipping through your phone or whatever, enjoy the time that you have right now, the youth that you have, because I'm not going to sugarcoat it. No one ever tells you this, but life is hard. Life is very hard, and it's very trying. But just hold on to everything you can. Enjoy every moment of your life, because take it from somebody who understands. I wish I enjoyed more time as a kid. I turned 18. I thought I could move out. Thought I knew everything. I didn't know nothing. And there's going to be some of y'all that are ready for this world, ready to move out and can handle it, because you've probably been dealing with it since you've been, 12, 13 years old. I know there's people out there that have to go out and get a job and help support their family and as a kid. And, I applaud you if you had to do that. I'm sorry it had to be like that, but, I applaud you for everything that you do. Because it is hard times right now. But I just wanted to get on here and just let everybody out there know that if you ever feel like you're not worth it, or you're a waste of space or anything like that, don't think that, because everybody here has a purpose. Everybody here has a reason for being here. I went through that time that I thought I was nothing and I was useless, and that's not true. I was put here for a reason. It took me a while to find out what that reason was. Right now that reason is, to be a good father and a good husband, best I can be, and also be a messenger for God and spread that gospel, because it's out there, guys. I mean, seriously, I bring it up a lot, but it's something that I firmly believe in, and it's something I cherish. I cherish it. I mean, I never thought I'd be the one to come up here and talk to people about God and Jesus and how He affected my life. I mean, He provides everything I need, and I don't worry about things, because it's like my wife had put it on our board at home. It was a verse from Matthew, and it was, do not worry about tomorrow's troubles, because today's, I can't remember exactly what it was. I'm not going to sit here and say I can preach everything to you from memory, because my memory is terrible. But it says, do not worry. And the reason that you do not need to worry is because God will have your back. God will get you what you need. That sun is very bright, but I'm trying to watch for that light to change too. But everybody, just don't worry about things. And if you feel like you're like, I can't not worry about stuff, then what you need to do is get on your knees and ask God to take all your worries, all your troubles, take them from you, and He can deal with them. I mean, I used to worry about, how am I going to pay this? How am I going to pay that? How am I going to do this? how am I going to eat tonight? How am I going to keep the light on? I don't do that anymore. And a lot of people probably think I'm just, well, you just don't care or whatever. No, I care. Trust me. I got 2 kids I got to care about. That I've got to be able to do this for. But I know not to worry, because I know God is going to take care of it. God is going to make sure that I have what I need, and I'm not going to have to worry about that at all, because as long as I've got God by my side, I know it's going to be taken care of. One way or another, it's going to be taken care of. And sadly, yes, we live in a world that revolves around money, and a lot of times that's what I need to be able to do what I need to do. But I might need money to be able to pay something, but I don't need it to survive. I need God by my side. And as long as He's by my side, He will provide for me. He will provide for you, and He will provide for anything that you need. So if you all want to know anything else or need help trying to get into that mindset that God can help you, let me know. I mean, I am here, and I am a normal person. I am a regular guy here, and I am sitting here telling you, if you get in touch with me, I will break it down for you, so you can understand it, or so you know how to do it. As just not a. I didn't grow up a hardcore Christian or nothing. I knew God was there, but it was completely different whenever I got out in this world and I finally seen what the world was like, and I knew I needed more than just myself to get through it. I always relied on myself and myself only. But this world is not going to be something you can get through on your own. You're going to need help, and the only one that can give you the help that you need is God. I mean, He will provide for you. He has done it for me so many times. I can't even count the times that I was like, how am I going to do this? And then all of a sudden, my money hit my bank account, or somebody, I was just amazed. I'm sitting there waiting for a check to come through, and then my bills don't stop, but the money came through, and I was able to take care of it. And I'm not going to be the one to believe in a coincidence, because I know who's doing it. I know who's getting me what I need and saying, well, you need this, so here you go. Believe in Him, trust in Him 100%, and He will be there for you. But guys, I want to hop off here. I've made it to the house, and I want to go in here and have some dinner. So, like I always say on here, guys, God loves you. I love you. Please just think about what I'm saying here. You don't have to do it, but it'd be the best decision you've ever made. I know it was mine. So, see y'all later.